Hello, DevOps people. How is everyone? I hope you're doing great. Happy New Week. I'm back from holidays for good this time. No holiday week coming up anymore. So it's time to get serious and get some work done, which for me means I need to get a little bit of control over what's on my plate. I have no idea what has become urgent and things that have deadlines coming up and things like that. So I thought, okay, it's my first day. I want to start on a very good note, which means I'll probably have a good start in the morning, doing a few things, and in the afternoon, there might be temptation to slack off because it's just the first day and I'm coming off holidays and things like that. Excuses. And to keep myself accountable, I said, okay, let's schedule a co-working stream for today, where I even announced it on our Discord to simply force myself into getting into things. And if you'd like to join our Discord, feel free to do so. And so here we are. It's a little bit after 2 o'clock and it's time to get stuff done. As you can see, I have the task list up, and we'll clear the task list so we get a fresh start. If it works, let me check. We have technical difficulties. Why is there still stuff on the task list? Let me check. Because it's not done tasks. So let's clear all. Here we go. That's better. And what we're going to do is we'll use the !task command to add stuff to the task list. Then we'll focus on exactly that work for 45 minutes. And then we'll be back for a chat for 15 minutes, and we'll do that 2 or 3 times. That way we'll use this afternoon productively, I hope. So I'd like to invite you to grab your own work and get stuff done together with me. If you like, add your own goals to the task list to make things a little bit more transparent and maybe a little bit more accountability, to create a little bit more accountability for yourself. And we'll see what we'll get done. I'm actually excited to see what I'm going to come up with myself. And so I'll be starting this now. And of course, if you like, pop into chat. Chat is still open, and don't worry about derailing things in chat. I can always ignore chat if I choose to do so, but I'm also happy to say hello to everyone. So if you like, pop into chat and maybe use the !task command so we know what you're working on. With that, let's get stuff done. Time for a break. If you've done your task, then use the exclamation mark done command. I'm almost done, even though I only had the tiniest of tasks on my plate, simply to give me a little bit of a ramp up. Let's not start too challenging, I say. So hello everyone, Exegete, Balthazar, Jugging Coffee, Sir Puffin, everyone who's popped into chat. Thanks for joining. It's so great to get back into the swing of things. And yeah, so the first task that I had picked for my task list is simply to remove an extraneous debug command, a debug output that leaked all kinds of stuff when we ran our infrastructure automation. To be honest, it only leaked stuff into a log file that's only root readable anyway, so not too bad, but of course ugly as hell. So I decided to tackle that first, and the reason why this took me 45 minutes to get finished is because I took the opportunity to change our whole test configuration, to add a new configuration setting to use the latest infrastructure automation, the latest version of Chef, to be clear. So it was more work around the test tooling than the actual work. That would have only taken me about 5 or maximum 10 minutes. But now we have a little bit more configuration in place that allows us to test our cookbooks with the latest versions of our tooling, which is important because so far we've honestly been lagging quite a bit in terms of using the latest versions. There's a lot of technical debt that we are still fighting, and this is a tiny step towards a brighter future for us. So yeah, I'm using new stuff as well. I'm using RubyMine to do my editing. In part because I'm simply curious how well RubyMine works as a development environment. Second of all, since I switched to the Colmac layout on my split keyboard, the Vim keys aren't as conveniently located anymore, and that actually makes me doubt if I'm going to stick with Colmac for the long term, because having HJKL on the home row is not to be underestimated. Even though HJ, K, and L are also not in too bad of a position in Colmac, they're not as perfect as they are on QWERTY for obvious reasons, because Bill Joy used a QWERTY keyboard when he developed Vim or VI. Bram Molinar developed Vim, rest in peace, Bram. So yeah, that's the only niggle I have with Colmac at the moment. And actually, as you might have seen on the desk cam, I'm using my buckling spring keyboard today, which brings me back to the QWERTY layout, and I hope I'm not destroying my nascent Colmac muscle memory again. We'll see when I return to my split keyboard. So, to answer Exegete's question, no, I'm not using Vim keys for RubyMine. I'm using the standard navigation keys, the normal arrow keys and home and end and things like that, simply because they're as easily available on my split keyboard as they are on a standard keyboard. RubyMine is nice, but I'll have to do a bit more challenging stuff to really put it through its paces. So far, yeah, it's decent, but it doesn't feel much different than, say, Z or something. Exegete is completely flabbergasted that I'm leaving Vim. It's just a liaison. I've been working in NeoVim this morning, and I won't drop it completely. Oh, thanks for the hint. Jump to definition. Let's go ahead and memorize that. Key binding right away. Let's see. Definition. Why doesn't it pop up in RubyMine's actions help? There's just a lot of settings stuff. Maybe it's in files? No, that's the actual files. Maybe I need to be in a Ruby file. Find action. This is strange. I would expect this to pop up in the actions list. If I use the context menu, let's see how this works. Find usages, go to declaration, so that would be Control B. Go to type declaration, which doesn't really apply in Ruby, would be Control Shift B. So let's see. Let's go to my rake file. I mean, I can actually show you what I'm doing. Let's go here. So if I'd like to find the file exist method that I've defined in this rake file. Let's see, declaration. Yep, so it's Control B. All right, that's nice. Let's try that again with the keyboard command. Here we go, Control B. Yep, okay. Note to self, use Control B. Actually said, pretty sure I've said it before, but if anyone new is watching, Vim emulation in JetBrains IDEs, such as RubyMine, is awesome. You can set a mode that shows you the command of everything you do, and you can map that to keys in an IDEA Vim config file. And once you're on the method, hit, oh yeah, there's the hint that I was missing, hit Control B again, and it should take you to usages. All right. Oh, so it goes, it'll also show me usages. Oh yes, so it pops up see, and that's the kind of convenience that I'd like to experience myself to make a decision what's going to be my daily driver in the future. Chugging Coffee asks, how goes the battle? Well, it's only just begun. I've returned from holidays and need to ease myself into a more productive mode. Again, not that I need to relearn everything that I knew before my holidays, but maybe I need to recover a bit of that discipline that was once there. Exit continues. If you were in Vim mode, GD, go to definition, save as Vim, but works better in RubyMine. Then Control O to go back to where you were, which is go back to the latest change you made. Thanks for the help. That's definitely helping me get more familiar with RubyMine. So yeah, where was I? Making changes, fixing debug stuff, that actually worked. So I can actually check off my task. I just need to commit my changes. And so in our next round, we can actually go back to doing more work. Let me see. Ah, yes. We have 4 more minutes to go in this break, so if there's anything that you'd like to share or to ask, feel free to do so. Did you find something that excites you? Is there a new tool that you're happy about? Are you trying out a new window manager? Have you switched to NixOS? All these things, that's what I want to know. Chugging coffee, starting to try Coolify. That's something that I'd like to try myself as well. It's in my list of projects to check out because I'm very interested in not only doing self-hosting myself, but also promoting and teaching self-hosting via monospacementor.com. And Coolify is one of the solutions that seem to fit that need pretty nicely. So yeah, how's your experience so far chugging coffee? Exegete starts collecting Mac Pros. Interesting. 2009 era cheese grater for $175. That's amazing because yeah, that is a nice case and it's easily extendable. Not sure if you can even upgrade the CPU maybe to a slightly newer generation of Xeon. You can definitely do some damage with those. I mean, I'd say the case alone is worth $175. Ah, you're turning it into a SAN or NAS. Okay, interesting. Chugging Coffee says, Coolify is, as the name implies, pretty cool. Just watched some videos and read a couple articles so far. I'm not amazing at DevOps, but it makes it seem accessible to me. I'd be curious to hear your take if you ever look into it, since you're much more involved in the DevOps world. Yeah, I'll definitely share my experiences once I've started getting into it. And hey, you can always get better in the DevOps world, not only by partaking in this channel, but also becoming a member of the server room, my community of DevOps practice. The membership fee is very moderate, and there are lots of great people on our community. We have a very inclusive and friendly forum available to members, and now that holiday season is over, we're going to ramp up community events as well. There's going to be another deep dive from yours truly, showing how I set up my own productivity system in Notion. And I think Balthasar might be cooking up something that will lend itself for a member hot seat, where we put Balthasar on the aforementioned hot seat, and he can share what he's doing at the moment and solicit some feedback from the community. So if that's something that floats your boat, if you're into DevOps or if you'd like to get into DevOps, the server room is a great and affordable option to do so. Chugging Coffee says, seems like a great fit between Heroku and something like Hatchbox. Yeah, that could very well be. And Exegete says, Hatchbox mention, let's go Rails friends. Yeah, you have to, even though Chris is kinda competition in terms of hosting platforms, well, my company doesn't do any Rails hosting, so I guess I'm perfectly fine with Chris doing a great job over at Hatchbox. And Chris actually also has a great Discord, which is also very inclusive and very friendly, and you can even find people like Exegete.io over there as well. So the bot is reminding us that it's time to get back to our second round of Pomodoro, 45 minutes of focused work, and then 15 minutes of a little bit of chat again. So let's go. Where am I? Let's go to the desk and let's start the next timer. This is a good time to switch, even though the timer wasn't just not over, but now it's over. Time for a break. I did not mean an ad break. But yeah. Okay, so I reviewed my task list and lots of stuff to be done, and I'm pretty sure my list for today is a little bit too long. But lots of these tasks are only going to take a few minutes, so maybe I'll be able to catch up a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped about my new company website. We finally decided to pull the trigger and have an agency build us a new website after we had one built 10 or 12 years ago. And so I'm pretty excited to see the first draft available after many rounds of many rounds of briefings and copy editing and things like that. Today we got the link to the actual test website, and it's looking pretty nifty. I'm pretty happy about it. Quite a few things that we still need to correct, but we're making progress, and seeing that progress makes me really happy. Hello everyone who followed recently: Suze Sass, Muscleman Development, Hex Cow, J Rest, everyone who's followed lately. Welcome to the stack. This is Monospace Mentor. I'm Jochen, the Monospace Mentor. I do DevOps training, mentorship, and courses over on monospacementor.com, and I'm back at work today after a little bit of holiday time on and off in recent weeks. Now the slacking off has come to an end, and I decided to do a co-working stream today, which means I'm going to focus on my actual work without talking a lot in the context of 2 or 3 Pomodoro rounds. And then we take a few breaks in between where we can chat. So that is one of these breaks. If you'd like to share anything, if you'd like to say hello, if you'd like to ask anything about DevOps, software engineering, or stuff like that, feel free to do so. For example, I'm always interested in new DevOps tools, in new system administration tools, in new Linux tools that I can use on my workstation, laptops, and Linux tablets. Speaking of, still very happy about the Starlight Mark 5, tablet that I got recently. It's completely replaced my Linux laptop, actually, because it's such a nice convertible. I can use it as a tablet, I can use it as a laptop with the added keyboard, I can pair it with a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, and yeah, it's really great. The tablet has a nice resolution as well. I'm running it at a 150% scale, just so it's not too small, which makes stuff easily readable at the resolution of something 2000 by I think it's 2200 by 1200 or something like that. So yeah, I'm very happy, and I have to say that Starlabs really did a great job building that tablet. I was cautiously optimistic when I ordered it, and I thought, well, maybe it's just going to be a tablet that I'm going to use as a replacement of my former iPad Pro. But as I said, it's basically replaced my Linux laptop because it's as versatile. It doesn't have as much CPU power, but it's enough for normal kinds of work. And then there's always SSH and Tailscale that allow me to access machines with more oomph. So it's for its purpose of getting carried around and being used either in a comfy chair or at a desk at Starbucks or at a conference. I can highly recommend the Starlight Mark V. Personal endorsement, not sponsored at all. So, yeah, I can feel that I'm slowly running out of steam, but on the other hand, it's already 4 o'clock as well. So we'll go into a final, but a little bit shorter Pomodoro round, and we'll finish at 5. Over on YouTube, Saurav, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Sorry if I've butchered it. Ask, can you please give a roadmap on cybersecurity? Unfortunately, I'm not that into SecOps and things like that, or cybersecurity. There are people who can answer that question much more competently than I can. I'm more of a traditional system administrator and site reliability engineer. Security is, of course, part of all ops work as well, but if you're looking for a roadmap and something that gets you deeper into cybersecurity, that's something that I can't provide from the top of my head. There are other streamers like Theo, for example, who can help you out much better, and I'd be surprised if Theo didn't stream today or tomorrow at least. So let me do a shout out. It's twitch.tv/B7H30, and Theo over there is a cybersecurity engineer and will be able to help you. Maybe someone in chat can as well. I hope that helps you at least a little bit. Another reason why I'm feeling a little bit drained is that it's 26 degrees in here. I probably should open the door a little bit so there's a little bit of a draft, because... You're welcome, Sarah. Sorry that I couldn't help you more directly. Okie dokie. I could also switch on the fan. That would maybe help as well. A little bit of moving air. Yeah, that makes sense. Just as a side note, I'm also preparing a different kind of stream. I think I found my game. I recently lost interest in World of Warcraft. It was fun to raid with my guild. They're all great people. And being one of the 3 main healers was quite the interesting challenge, and that was a lot of fun. But I really started to loathe the grind that Blizzard is building into World of Warcraft, where it really forces you to do chores on a regular basis, if not daily, then at least weekly. Otherwise, you get stuck on your current level, and that really took out the fun in experiencing this story. which wasn't great either in recent years. And so, yeah, I lost interest in World of Warcraft. It felt like Blizzard gave me another job and had me pay for it as well, which is really weird. And so I said, okay, I'm not going to get the latest expansion, and I'm not going to go into that expansion with my guild. We'll take a break from World of Warcraft, and I was wondering what else I could use as a distraction, and so I tried all kinds of games on my Steam Deck, but nothing stuck. And about 2 weeks ago, I installed Euro Truck Simulator, and lo and behold, the game that seems to be the most fun for me is a game that actually simulates another job. And yeah, it's fun, and I think I'm going to do an ETS stream from time to time where I simply drive around Europe and have a chat with my viewers, and so that's what I'm preparing at the moment. I might do that maybe tomorrow night, I'm not quite sure. Maybe on Friday afternoon or Friday evening, we'll see. I'll definitely announce it on my Discord, which you are more than welcome to join. And there I'll post the announcement when the trucking stream is ready to go. And just to give you an inkling of how much this game has actually caught me, yeah, it's that bad. All right. Let me get an overview of what I still can do in this remaining half hour or so. 40 minutes, something like that. My daily exercise needs to wait until after the stream, which means, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of cycling at the gym. Weekly review, yeah, that's something I can do. A few community things that I should do for the server room. If you're not familiar with the server room, it's a nice, friendly community that I'm building. We have a very inclusive and safe private forum for members where you can ask questions, where we do all kinds of stuff. And now that the vacation time is over, we are going to ramp up community events as well. I'm preparing a deep dive for my productivity system that I've built in Notion that I'm using right now to get a grip on my tasks again. We are going to have another member hot seat soon, I'm pretty optimistic. And there will also be member workshops where I'm going to test drive courses and workshops that I'm going to offer publicly on monospacementor.com as well. It's a membership community, it's membership based, and a membership doesn't cost you more than the entry membership doesn't cost you more than Twitch subscription, so it's definitely well enough value for money there. If you are serious about growing and leveling up into DevOps, the server room is definitely a place where you can do that. break is going to be over in a few seconds. The bot is going to remind us that it's still time to get something done. So let's go into a third round. I'll shorten it accordingly because I'm going to wrap things up at 5. So yeah, let's do our final lap, shall we? As it always is. Breaks over, phone rings. It's the daughter asking for the Netflix password. All right, so I think I can actually use the done command myself. I did some community management, didn't finish my current task fully, but at least I made a little bit of progress there. And we'll pick up where I'm leaving off now. Eventually, maybe tomorrow, when I'm going to do another live stream. Tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Irish time, 1 p.m. UTC. There's another regularly scheduled live stream slot. I hope nothing gets in the way. And yeah, this was a great start into the week. Thank you for joining me here. Thanks for sharing your tasks, sharing your work time, chatting with me. This has been a lot of fun and exactly what the doctor ordered. Thindle, yeah, I'm sorry. I'll have to run because I need to get some exercise. Haven't done exercise in quite a while with all the slacking off over the holidays, and that gym membership needs to be put to some use. And so yeah, but there are still a few minutes left until I have to leave, so we can still have a little bit of a chat. Don't worry, don't just run away. I won't either. Fuller's Novel, hello. Thanks for joining, and bye. Yeah. So yeah, there's going to be some exercise coming up for myself. No Euro Truck Simulator though, because after the gym there's going to be dinner, and then Monday night is couples night for my wife and me, so no ETS goodness, but I might do an ETS stream tomorrow night. We'll see how that works out. I'm already preparing an OBS scene for it. And you mean couples driving? I'm not sure if I can convince her to that. However, I had her try the steering wheel rig, I think it was yesterday, and she actually liked it. I think she actually had a little bit of fun without being able to admit to it. So we'll see how that works out in the long run. Other than that, what else is there? I mean, you know the drill. Join the Discord and join the server room. There's always space in our DevOps community. I just did some community management behind the scenes there. For example, I posted a new question of the week to the forum. So if you are a member, take a look and leave a response. I'm very curious what you are all going to come up with. So, all right. I think that's it. At least from my side. Let's see. Also caught up with chat. All right. So let's not make this longer than it needs to be. Thanks, everyone. This was fun. And maybe we can actually raid someone? Where are my buttons? Why do I not have a raid button here? Why is everything grayed out? Why? Oh, save layout changes. Okay. Raid. Who's on there? Let me see. On Codes is there. I think we could drop by and say hello to Nahon Codes. Yeah. Looks good. We'll do exactly that. So I will Wait. Yeah, here's. I'll start the raid. See you all tomorrow. Till then, take care.
Yeah, Google Play Store. Minor Space Mentor, another raid. Hello.